Ukrainian capital. Megami Lim is our correspondent there. And Megami, I would imagine that in the corridors of power, I know President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has sent congratulations to Donald Trump. He's got to be very worried about what happens after January the 20th.
Absolutely. There is a lot of anxiety here right now among Ukrainian officials. And as you said, I'm sure President Zelenskyy is also facing a lot of uncertainty, but we did hear from him or saw his post on X. He very quickly congratulated Trump even before Trump was officially declared the winner of the election. And analysts are saying that Zelenskyy is trying to put on a brave face despite this uncertainty that his country is facing. We don't know what a Trump presidency is going to look like for Ukraine, and we don't know what the future of Ukraine is going to look like. And so we saw President Zelenskyy post on X almost with enthusiasm, congratulating Trump. And he also complimented Trump on his strength. He said, quote, "I appreciate President Trump's commitment to the peace through strength approach in global affairs." He said this is exactly the principle that can practically bring just peace in Ukraine closer. He said, "I am hopeful that we will put it into action together." Now, an analyst here, Timofey Milonavov, he's the head of the Kyiv School of Economics, said that Zelenskyy is now trying to frame the war not from the perspective of Ukraine's needs, but more as Trump's strength against Russia. Zelenskyy also tried to, in his post, sell the idea that cooperation between Ukraine and the United States will be beneficial for both Ukraine and the United States, and that Ukraine is worth the investment. He said Ukraine is one of Europe's strongest military powers. He said Ukraine is committed to ensuring long-term peace and security in Europe and the transatlantic community with the support of allies. So already in this post, we are seeing President Zelenskyy really trying to put on a brave face, although we do know that there is a lot of uncertainty with regards to Ukraine's future. We have heard Trump making very concerning statements about the war in Ukraine, about how he is going to try to end the war within a day without offering any details on how he's going to do so. And for many people here, this means they're worried that this could mean having to capitulate to Russia, having to possibly make very, very painful concessions to Russia, and also possibly giving up their territory to Russia. And Ukrainians here that I've spoken to also have voiced concerns. Obviously, some people I've spoken to have said that they simply do not have the confidence in Trump because of his friendly ties with Putin. And indeed, Trump has in the past voiced admiration for Putin. He has said that he has a good relationship with Putin, and people here are very worried. But on the other hand, I've also heard from Ukrainians saying that maybe it's not going to be so bad. One person I spoke to said that under an Obama administration, Russia invaded Crimea and the Donbass, and the West didn't really respond. And he also added that under the Biden administration, although support was strong, there were often delays in military aid for Ukraine. And so there was also this sense that maybe with a Trump presidency, things could be different and could work in favor of Kyiv. But again, we really don't know what the future is going to look like for Ukraine under a Trump presidency.